Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup, featuring Horsella Oatbag, the crack shot. Yeah, that's us, the Centaur of Kozlal. And, yeah, I think this may very well be the final installment of this series. I thought about it, and, although we're probably capable of Tomb, I don't know, I just got a bad feeling about Tomb right now. I don't really want to do Tomb right now. Like, it'll probably just be a drain on our character. We'll probably end up weaker than we started with all the death curses and everything. It's possible we'll find some neat loot at the bottom and get up a little bit of experience, but, maybe not. Maybe it'll just be stuff we don't really need. So, we don't need to go through Tomb, and I don't feel like it. And it's really the blinkitis that concerns me more than anything. If we didn't have blinkitis, I'd be okay, because we could just use Kozal to lure everybody out. But considering that we have Kozal, and also considering we could just blink into the middle of a bunch of greater mummies or something like that, I just don't feel comfortable with it. So I think that we're actually just going to cut and run and go for Zot 5. We're just going to head towards Zot 5 right now. And, yeah, hopefully call it a victory, but either way, this will be the end, I guess. So let's give it a go. I would like to pick up my extra arrows here. Might as well use our superior arrows. 24 hours of flame here, and I've got also the 27 arrows of frost. Is that all the arrows of frost I have, really? Arrows of 3 arrows of frost, 17 arrows of frost. There's 34 arrows of flame back there. But you know what? It's not even worth going back to get them. I think we're ready to go. One last look at our skills. Any sort of vanity skills we like to get up towards the end of the game. Our spellcasting could stand to be a little higher, but it's not really important. Translocations is probably as good as it needs to be. 15 is a fine place for it. Invocations can keep getting higher because that's the thing. Bows can keep getting higher. If it gets up to 27, great. If it doesn't, then we'll be happy to be a crack shot. Pole arms can get to be better. 20 is where we're looking at. Fighting is going to, could be better, I guess. All of these things could be better. Alright, these are our core skills. They can all just gradually get up. We don't care about any one thing in particular. And no sense in trying to learn controlled blink or anything like that, because it's going to be minus C tele for the rest of the game. Let's go to Zot 4 and prepare ourselves mentally. We must respect Zot 5. Here's a Tengu warrior. A couple of Tengu warriors with some ravens. We use a Poor Projectile because that's appropriate. And we'll blink around. That actually was a pretty helpful blink. Blinkitis by itself is not terrible. It's just, I don't know. It surprises you. So we're just going to have to suck it up. I really don't want to deal with Tomb. I don't want to deal with Pandemonium or Hell or anything like that with this blinkitis. And yes, as I was saying, we shall pay Zot 5 the appropriate respect because we didn't last time, and it got us into trouble. And especially with Kozlal, I'm expecting quite the parade here. So let's see what happens. I think we'll be okay, but let's just be careful. We're gonna try to stare dance and lure everybody out, just like we said we were gonna do last time. So just making sure we're recording seems to be okay, and go down. Oh, hello. Interesting. Red Draconian Zealot. I guess we can, tab our way through here. Should be fine. Nice. Alright, Kozal gave us the extra RF plus anyway, which is kind of cool. Alright, Draconian Pack. Let's just use our Glaive for a second now. I just wanted to get rid of the tough Draconian. Our new armor seems to be just as good, basically, and the new slang may be helping, I guess. It's kind of hard to tell. In any case, we're doing fine, tabbing our way through. Whole bunch of draconians. We may get poisoned here. Oh, hello. Fine. Alright then. Whoops! Okay, so... yeah, blinking around on Zot 5 is not exactly my idea of a good time. We do have a lot of teleports. I guess let's heal up upstairs. Alright, that's fine then. We don't want to rest around on Vault 5. An ominously black robe. That's an incredible description. I think that's got to be a new description. Never seen that one before. A steaming Morningstar we really don't care about, but an ominously black robe. Where is it? I can't even see it. There it is, underneath the thundercloud. We gotta check that out, just out of principle. +2 rogue with fun of games. Alright. That's pretty hilarious. I don't know. It's a pretty silly name for such an ominous color. Or a pretty ominous color for such a silly robe. I mean, I can't tell. It doesn't seem to be anything ominous about it. But maybe that's the thing about it. Maybe that's how it gets you. Alright, there are monsters up there, so... this must be sort of on the southern half of the map right now. Do we have magic mapping? Yeah, let's go ahead and read magic mapping. Yep, so now we have an idea. I mean, we knew this already basically, but the orb chamber is up there in the north. Golden dragon. Tab our way through. Three tab our way through. We really just want to clear out as much places as we can, such that if we have a minor blinking episode, then we will probably land someplace safe. It seems like we already got a lot of this southern half, but of course the northern half and the orb chamber itself, that's where the real excitement is. That's where there's going to be ancient liches and what have you. Alright, we no longer have our RN+++, which is a shame. But I guess the glaive is still our best option. We have more slaying, so maybe we can take out this guy quicker. I feel like I'm being watched by something. That would be an orb. Or a, whatchamacallit. Ghost moth. Took him out. Cursed toe, okay. So we want to shoot this guy down, I think. We don't want a cursed toe to go berserk. Good. We didn't really have to butcher that shadow dragon, but I guess we did anyway. Here's an electric golem, so we do have permanent electrical resistance now with our armor, so we can use our bow. I think that's probably a good thing to do. Yeah, you can get in these double. So you got rid of him, okay. We'll back off a little bit while we wait for our magic to go back up. Fine. Alright, so it seems like we've cleared out most of the southern hemisphere. Hemisphere not exactly being the right word, but you know what I mean. Zot traps going on over there, so that's interesting. Hopefully they're all destroying themselves somehow. A lot of distant Zots going on. I guess it's to be expected in the Chamber of Zot itself. Highest density of Zot traps in the world. There's an ancient lich. Alright, so I knew they were going to come and find me. We're super unstealthy. And plus, they've probably been stepping in teleport traps and what have you. I'm glad we can fight this ancient lich out here. So, portal projectile, and then fire at will. We resist whatever the lich was trying to do to us. Cast us to the abyss, perhaps? I'm not sure. But we do have MR+++ now. Uh-oh, Ice Fiend. Gotta take him out. Got him. Alright. Very glad to do that. And very glad to do it safely from a distance. let's go ahead and eat a bread ration, because why not? We can eat all the bread rations we want at this point. Here come the Orb Guardians. Alright, so yeah, we're heading up here into Orb territory over here. I guess we need to cast Portal Projectile. I thought that these things were big as the broadside of a barn, but it would seem that I still can't hit them unless I use my Portal Projectile. Killer Clown. Alright, so these guys are peas now, like all humans, or humanoid entities. But they have retained their multicolored charm. Took out a Killer Clown. Killer Clown is one of the least dangerous things you can find in Zot 5, if you ask me. Alright, here's an Electric Golem. We'll just use more arrows. Is our best option for destruction. Orb of Fire. Alright. Coming from up there, we put on our Resist Mutation. There's a staircase right here if we need it. Core projectile, and then we just start firing bows. In fact, we start firing arrows of frost. Yep. Come on then, take him down. Take him down. I said take him down. One more good shot. Come on, you can hit this thing. There we go. Orbs of fire are surprisingly small. Let's go upstairs for a second. Rest up. Just get our magic back, especially with our, well, we're not wearing Guardian Spirit anymore, but maybe we should be wearing Resist Mutation now. We could hit a Orb of Fire at any second. When I first read about Orbs of Fire, I conceived them as being like these huge things, like these huge spheres of fire, like maybe, I don't know, 20 feet in diameter, minimum. You know, it depends on the orb, but like these huge things, basically like miniature suns. And so you're basically fighting against the wrath of the sun. That's what I initially conceptualized, but then if you look at them, they're actually tiny. And they're hard to hit, so that makes them even more terrifying in a way. They're just these small, dangerous, super fast little orbs of fire that mess with your DNA and blast you with insanely high temperatures. They're like little neutron stars or something. Maybe. Alright, so we're in here in the atrium. Atrium of Zots. Let's check out this along over here. I guess each way is equally valid. We seem to have a little spillover already. Well, there's a Zot trap, so let's not go that way. Possibly explains why we heard so many Zot noises. Shoot down the Orb Guardians. Yeah. Okay, more monsters. Whoa, lots of monsters. And now we back away. Really fast. So yeah, you guys know where I'm at right now. So I can cast Portal Projectile and fight them down. We want to kill these guys. Alright, we'll take out the Ancient Lich now. Portal Projectile is still going on. Just want to fire off arrows really well. Don't hit me with the Crystal Spear or something. Come on. Destroy the Ancient Lich. Very good. We're still wearing Resist Mutation. We never found a particularly good amulet this game. That's one thing I noticed. We never found an artifact amulet or anything like that. Right? I don't think so. Artif and amulet. No. Which is fine. We don't have to find artifacts for anything. We didn't find a particularly good cloak either. We made up for that in other ways. You know, we found lots of stuff. If we had gone to Tomb and stuff in other places, we would have filled in those gaps eventually. But we're pretty happy with where we're at. Gotta take a drink of water, man. This is crazy. Alright, we blunk backwards a little bit. which is actually fine for us. Although we would like to take care of that orb of fire. We got hit by a throwing net. That's so obnoxious. Who gave the Draconian a throwing net? Alright then. Orb of fire. You know you were here. You were just here. Why would you not... Oh, were there 2 orbs of fire? Ugh. Let's be super cautious then. Alright, back away. No, Zot Trap is there. Okay, and here comes an Ancient Lich. Shard of Ice. Alright, at least we have better resistance now. 2 orbs of fire. Uh-oh, okay. This is now time to run. This is official run time. 2 orbs of fire and an Ancient Lich is not my idea of a good time. Here we're in a better spot. We might still quaff haste. Yeah, that little error. Nothing to be concerned with, although it was an appropriate sting noise for the fact that we're being chased down by 2 orbs of fire and an Ancient Lich. That is not very good. The fire misses me. Okay. 2 orbs of fire. What do we do here exactly? Are we going to just back off to the stairs? We could try and Kozlal ability. Let's see if we can take out this Moth of Wrath real quick. Ugh. Would an upheaval work at all? Give it a try. Oh, great. Magma. That's what... You are so perceptive, Kozlal. Alright, we're going upstairs. I think it were best that we went down a different staircase here. Maybe we can take them more one at a time. I think that's a really dangerous spot for us to be in. There's Electric Golem, okay. Take them down. Lots of dangerous stuff, naturally. Okay, Tentacle Monstrosity, that's pretty dangerous. But not that dangerous. There's an Ancient Lich. Alright, maybe we can deal with them now. Hellion is really annoying, but we have Portal Projectiles, so let's see if we can continue to just take him out. Hellion might throw Hellfire at us, as Hellions will do. Doesn't seem to have so far. Wow, that was a pretty lame Hellion. No offense, Hellion, but I mean... Maybe it was a pacifist. Maybe it didn't appreciate being summoned by the Lich, and it was making sort of a passive-aggressive stance there by not throwing any Hellfire. In any case, I benefited. Here's an Orb of Fire, right next to us. Which is okay, honestly. We don't care too much about that. We are wearing our Resist Mutation still. We will cast Portal Projectile, and now we will fire at this thing. Do we have any Arrows of Frost? Yeah, might as well use them. Strong urge to yell. So we did get mutated, but it was only an intensification of the mutation that we already had. Which was okay, because we really didn't care about that mutation at all. This Orb of Fire is really giving us a lot of trouble. Possibly casting Phase Shift might have been a good idea. But here we go. Alright, we took him out. Back off. One less Orb of Fire in the world. That's a good thing. There's at least one more that we know of. It could be up in this general vicinity. Orbs of Fire do seem kind of dumb. They don't seem like they keep your attention very well. Like if you want, they'll wander away pretty quickly. There's an Orb of Fire. Where is it? I can't even see it. There it is. So Portal Projectile and then fire, fire, fire. Okay, nice. with our very last shot there before we stopped porting projectiles. Here's an Ancient Lich. Pour a projectile and then take him down. So we're taking out lots of Ancient Liches, which are like my arch nemesis now. And these Orbs of Fire, which, you know, I've never been killed by an Orb of Fire. You know, they are sort of like the ultimate enemy in Dungeon Crawl, but, you know, because of that, you know to be prepared for them. I've never actually died to an Orb of Fire. I have died now to an Ancient Lich. I think that was my first time. But, yeah, Orbs of Fire, you know, they're okay. So far as I'm concerned, they're more like natural processes, like stars. Neutron stars. They're just like little neutron stars. We're going to back off. It's kind of foolish to use our glaive like this. Let's go ahead and do Portal Projectile and just kill them off. Here, we prefer to fight down here in this atrium. Just in case reinforcements arrive. There should be at least a little snack here, right? Yeah. Perfect. Alright. You guys should have all come to hear this by now, right? Let's make sure. Here comes some more. There's a teleport trap there. That's good to know. Teleport traps are pretty useful. Fan of Gales, we have one of those already. I mean, it's nice to have multiple fans of Gales. Why not? Another one. Who knows? They come in real handy in a pinch, and a fan of Gales can save your life sometimes, so that's the perfect thing to have right now. It's something that would absolutely save our lives just in the case of an utter, absolute, catastrophic emergency. Here come some ice dragons. We're going to lure them around the corner, because who knows? There could be some ancient liches up there. This is looking all too familiar to the way we died last time. Here's a killer clown, which is really kind of annoying. Let's use a portal projectile, take out that. Oh, did the killer clown just died by standing in our clouds, I guess? Doesn't seem very clever. Be cautious here, we're being cautious. Moving up towards this upper lobe up here. Seems like a lot of it has been cleared out. Yeah, I mean, imagine that some of them have wandered into teleport traps and stuff, and a lot of people have just been generally woken up by our loudness, so I wouldn't be surprised if they were wandering around and wandered out or wandered into teleport traps and what have you. Fine. Orb Guardians aplenty. We'll drop this rotten flesh. More Orb Guardians. I guess we could use Portal Projectile. Nice. How about a glaive real quick? Nice. Ancient Lich, alright, yep, Portal Projectile and take out the Ancient Lich. Take them down! Yes! Golden Dragon up there. Feel like our glaive is fine. Glaive is quite powerful. Our arrows are quite powerful. A meat ration, which we will eat right now. Whoa, okay, here comes some more guys. Portal Projectile, take out the Ancient Lich first, I think. Because he could do Fiends. Got him. Alright, now we switch to this and just take him out in 2 shots. Just resting out here. Yeah, Possible Clouds are waking people up, which is fine. We're at nearly full health. We can take them. There's a killer clown. Let's take him out thusly. He'll also just stand around in our clouds. Like a foolish clown. I mean, you can't really blame him, I guess. He's just being funny. Whoa. Standing around in clouds of elemental fury is pretty funny, I have to admit. It is pretty clownish. But do you see what I see? It's the Orb of Zot. The fabled Zero. The pink Zero. It seems to be colored the same way as the Abyss. So that leads me to wonder what that correlation is all about, or maybe it's just a coincidence. In general, a lot of powerful magical things have that pink color too, so like legendary decks of cards and orc sorcerers, generally, and magic casting varieties of each genus will be a pink or purple color. These orb guardians are quite royal, also purple, presumably because they're guarding the orb, which is purplish. But here we go, yes, this was the whole... Whoa, okay. Never mind. We'll make a speech about the orb of Zot later when it's back in our field of view. There we go. Plunk out to face an ancient lich. That was kind of convenient, actually. Glad to face him then, when he was alone. Alright. Here's a killer clown. Shoot him with arrows. Whoa, okay. Blink up here. Didn't mean to do that, Mr. Clown. Okay. So yeah, here's... as I was saying, the Orb of Zot, that artifact for which we have quested so far, was the whole purpose of our journey, is to discover the Orb of Zot. We have been collecting runes of Zot, and now we have found the orb itself, and we shall bring ourselves and Kozlal much glory by carrying it to the surface. But before we do that, let's go and check out what's in this lobe over here. I wouldn't be surprised if it was mostly empty. But I also wouldn't be surprised if there was like 12 orbs of fire. Okay. Yeah. Cool. Alright. Orange crystal statue. Whoa, okay. That's a little surprising. I think we might just ignore that crystal statue. Because I think they did remove the trick where you can just disintegrate them. I think that trick was removed. And we don't have the sustainabilities on hand. Ring of Fire we absolutely don't need. Rotting Flesh we don't need. So let's go and not deal with that. Let's assume that we've basically cleared everything out. And we can start to apport this orb, I think. I've never actually tried to apport the orb. It is the Orb of Zot, all pink in its color. Look how pink it is. That's amazing. But let's try to apport it. Oh, well, or we can just blink away right now. Let's go ahead and try to apport it a little bit closer to us. So, apport the Rune of Zot. The orb shrieks and becomes a dead weight against your magic. Yikes. So it's shrieking, but if it shrieks, it'll just lure over to those guys that we're trying to deal with anyway. We didn't want to go over near that crystal statue. The crystal statue can't come and get us, certainly. But, okay, the Orb of Zot does not appreciate being apported. But since we've cleared out all of Zot anyway, I think we can keep trying. So, what was that again? Yeah, apport it again. Yeah, okay. Nice. Okay. So it seems to have a chance to not work, but it also has a chance to seemingly work fine. Yoink. Whoops, we blundered into a dot trap. Let's go ahead and quaff cancellation. So good. Alright, I'm glad I had those cancellations. We might have gotten even more malmutated than we already were. We'll wait off this contamination. There we go. So, alright, blundered into a Zot trap, but it wasn't that big a deal. Apport the orb. Yoink! I love that it says yoink. That's awesome. That's a nice touch. So we need to get it up here-ish. Shriek! Shriek! Yoink! I like to call this game Shriek Yoink. Beyond the maximum range. Oh, okay. Yoink. Alright, where's the nearest way out of here? It's down there, so we gotta take it out. Apport it. No, we don't want to go through a Zot trap. We just want to keep yoinking. More yoinks than shrieks would be great. Zot, nice. Aw, Death Cob. Intercepted by Death Cob. Okay, Orbzot's over there. I hope it's not like capture the flag, where if you don't touch it for a certain amount of time, it goes back to its base. Yoink. I said yoink. Nice. Just a few more good yoinks, and we'll be good to go. Yoink. One more yoink. Just one more good yoink. There we go. Alright, so we got the stone stair. We got the Orbzot sitting here on our stone staircase. I never actually did that before. It seems like a no-brainer now that I think about it, but I just never did it before. Especially because Zot 5, the orb chamber, is kind of difficult to navigate out of sometimes when all of those baddies are coming in. It's sort of a choke point. So I'm glad we did this. And I think we should be okay to just run our way out. We are still pretty fast, being a centaur and everything. We also can teleport a million times. We also will generally teleport around just because of our teleportitis, but that is fine, hopefully. Hopefully that does not impede us too much. But anyway, let me just take one more drink of the water. Let's go ahead and appreciate the rune of the Orb of Zot one more time. Oh. We can't even see it. Well, that's dumb. Anyway, we're not going to appreciate it anymore. It just looks like a green coloration on top of that staircase. But we can appreciate its pink color here. And it, of course, does not have any carry weight anymore. So, we're ready to go. We've come this far. Pick up the Orb of Zot. And I guess we'll get our bow ready first, actually. I know I'm stalling here. Okay. Now, pick up the Orb of Zot. You pick up the Orb of Zot. The orb lets out a hideous shriek. The Lords of Pandemonium are not amused. Beware. Now all you have to do is get back out of the dungeon. Alright, so we're going to try. Kozlal, give me strength. Run over here. Okay. That floor was not too bad. Keep running. Whoa. Brimstone Fiends. That's not exactly pleasant. Oh, just one of those stairs right there. Here's the plan. We'll walk over and then we'll use a fan of gales and try to blow them away. Fan of gales. See, I knew I picked up that fan of gales for a reason. For blowing away brimstone fiends. We could have also considered dispersal. I think would have worked just as well, and it was just the thing for this sort of situation. But fan of gales seem more consistent. More stairs. Alright, almost out of Zot here. Just have to go through this portal. Nice, that purple portal. Okay, man. Into the depths. That's a level 1 demon, but not the worst level 1 demon I ever saw. Relatively benign so far as level 1 demons go. Like, should we blow away this one too? Let's try casting Dispersal on this one. Yep, worked great. So our translocations magic is certainly paying off. We only cast, like, Passage of Glubri a couple times. Honestly, we could have made better use of it. And, you know, Phase Shift we barely used, but I'm glad we have it. You know, when it comes in handy, it comes in handy. Nobody's denying that. Go back upstairs. There's Onoif, the Pandemonium Lord. Let's see what he or she or it is all about. Onoif has an obese body with sacks of gas hanging from its back and seethes with hatred of the living. That's awful. Onoif, I can't say that I approve of your lifestyle. Fortunately, he's coming at us from a favorable angle, so hopefully we should just be able to run to the stairs. Very good. We could go pick up the Abyssal Rune now. That would be something we could do if we were utterly insane. We're faster than a Sun Demon. Not necessarily faster than a Deep Troll Shaman. Let's see if we can glaive our way through real quick. There we go, and get away from you. Very nice. Perfect work. Come up here. Orb Guardian can't catch us. That is a great place to be. We still have our resist mutation on. Alright, let's just see if we can get out of the way of the necking sec. He might just try to do fancy stuff. Yeah, he's just trying to mutate us. He's not too concerned with following us too doggedly. Alright, out of the depths. Back into the dungeon, just 14 floors to go. Get out our bow of Krishna real quick. I also love how when we are holding the Orb of Zot, you see we are surrounded with this sort of pulsating pink and purple aura. I always thought that was a really, really nice touch. Radiating the energies of Zot itself. We gotta keep going up. Nice. Keep going. Okay, well this guy I think we can just shoot down. That's Chaos Spawn. Don't want to get paralyzed or anything. Hellion might throw Hellfire at us, but I think we prefer to just run. Yeah, we got a little Hellfire there, but what's 30 damage? Oh, that was a bad blink. Orc. We shall continue on. The Soul Eater will just keep at the glaive because it gives us the RN plus against the Soul Eater, should he decide to drain us. Alright, very nice, easy 4. Go up the, that is just as good. That's fine. Bunch of easy 4s, that one was super easy. Okay, over here somewhere. Centaur, we can one-shot. Jackal, we can one-shot. Jackal packs, are you serious? Very good, here we go. Alright, we just need to make it up through here. We can probably outrun that ant. And if the ant dares to run through our Kozlov invocations at this point, well, he's got another thing coming. Dungeon 4. So close. Smoke Demon. Nice. Orb Guardian. Well, where's the way out? Is it up through there? Fine, it is. Let's shoot this guy down and then head up. Alright. 3. 2. Oh, nice. We killed the worm as we went upstairs. I guess, yeah, dispersal this guy. We just can't be bothered. Dispersal. 1! And, oh, it's all the way over there. Oh, no! Pandemonium Ward is trying to get on our tail. It's True Gurf. And his entourage. What's your deal? A glassy body with small bat-like wings. Okay. Sounds like he's got a cooler body than whatever that other guy was named, Mr. O guy. But hopefully we can just run away from him, would be the real plan. I'm going to go ahead and quaff haste. And just run. Run as fast as we can. Run fast away from True Gurf. This 6 Fury will try to shock us, but we have the resistance to deal with that. Oh no, a great orb of eyes. Standing in our way. Don't paralyze us or anything, Mr. Orb of Eyes. I plead you. Oh, nice. Well, we killed the 6 Fury just with Kozlov. That was a nice way to go out, Kozlov. Oh my god. Excellent. And I guess that's it. We did it, guys. We really did it. We got our second win here on this channel, and we did it with style. A very solid win here in version 0.15. First Centaur win, first Hunter win, first Kozlov win, of course, and yeah, that's so nice. So we're so happy. This is the best feeling in the world. Feels so good. We just appreciate it, really milking the moment. Now I hold down the shift key, and now I press the caret key, which will cause us to ascend the staircase to godhood and victory. You have escaped. Oh, nice. True Gurf even came just to see us do it. True Gurf was in sight, and envious, really, enraged, perhaps. Pandemonium Wards were not amused by the fact that we got the Orb of Zot, so he'll have to live with that, with the fact that we escaped on his watch. And there we go. We have escaped with our amazing glaive, our amazing bow. Those were really superior weapons. Our hat was okay. That scale mail was nice. It's not the best armor in the world, but it really was okay. I'm still not convinced it's 100% better than our other armor, our chainmail, but still. A nice centaur barding. I mean, stealth was the least of our concerns, but whatever. Gauntlets of War was a great pickup, obviously. Whole bunch of consumables. Not used to seeing so many consumables, but it's point 15, so you can carry as many bread rations and scrolls of teleportation as you want. Kind of like that. And then some pretty nice jewelry, solid jewelry. Just a whole bunch of good stuff. And there we go. Goodbye, Horsella Oatbag. So, Horsella Oatbag, the crack shot. I'm kind of glad that we stuck with our crack shot title. And we began as a centaur hunter, and we were a champion of Kozlal with our 6 runes of piety. Kozlal loved us. We were an excellent Kozlalite, I think, extremely pious. We escaped the orb in 4 runes, and we did just a bang-up job with it. So, very good job. Horsella O, Horsella Oatbag. I kind of like that. That's nice, though. Horsella O, it's just a nice abbreviation. So, good job, man. Yeah, this is just so nice. We just got to bask in the moment for a second. And, yeah, what did I think about this new version? That's a good question. I thought that it was pretty good. I thought it was really fun. I mean, I know that I have expressed my skepticisms and my stubbornness over change in the past, but, you know, it didn't really impact my enjoyment of the game. I mean, the fact that we had no carry weight or anything like that, or the fact that there was no item destruction, I really barely noticed it. So, you know, I'm going to say that this version is a success. As to whether or not it's easier, I'm not sure. It's hard to tell because, you know, my skill level is improving, and also it's a whole new version, and also it's a relatively strong species and class, you know, combination especially. And I don't know about the god either. I really have no idea about Kozlal. Kozlal really seems like a game changer. I'm going to say that Kozlal I really like. I'm going to give my mark of approval to Kozlal because it's hard to tell whether or not he's a really strong god, but you know, at the very least, he seemed to do very good for us, and he definitely mixes things up. The way that he just completely annihilates any chance of stealth in exchange for raw, destructive power. You know, I kind of like that deal with the devil sort of thing. Deal with the devil, hardly. It's a deal with a powerful and ancient elemental god, and it really was a deal that carried us to victory. So that's great. The new range system seems fine. I mean, the longbow seemed very strong. I mean, that was partially because we were lucky to find a good weapon, but I mean, also with our aptitude and our portal projectile and everything, we really were able to tear stuff up with that bow. You know, at the end of the snake pit, for example, just launching off millions of arrows per second. The Kozlal invocations really went exactly as planned in Slime and Vault. That were some of my favorite moments of this playthrough for sure. And yeah, we just had a great time. Found all sorts of great loot, killed all sorts of nasty monsters, and brought out the Orb of Zot to victory and glory, and that'll be that. So I'm really glad that we got this finished. Yeah, I think that'll be it for me for at least a few days. Yeah, I mean, you can't expect another video from me for a while. I hope you enjoyed the playthrough. I'm also really happy because, assuming this video works, and let me not jinx myself too much right now, but I believe this is the first playthrough I've actually been able to post without any dropped videos or anything like that. So that's awesome. So yeah, we're really happy about that, and especially with this new microphone quality, you know, things are looking bright. So I'm not going to be around for the next couple of days. Just let me know if you what you thought in the comments. If you have any suggestions for characters you'd like to see, let me know. Yeah, I mean, we're not going to do anything probably that I've already won before or that we've already played through before, but I'm open to suggestions. I haven't really thought of who else we're going to do, so yeah, let me know, and I hope you enjoyed. I mean, I had a good time. I had a blast. You know, Dungeon Crawl, it's fantastic. And also, now we have just exactly one score here in the point 15 leaderboard, because I did reinstall after that troll crash just in case. So this is actually the first game, technically, on this installation. So we have a 100% win rate on this installation. Next time we play, we'll try to streak it for 2. We'll try to go for a proper 100% win rate in point 15. That'd be a pretty incredible thing to strive for. So, yeah, but for now, that's a pretty good bar that we set there. Win with Horsella Oatbag. Good job. I'm proud of you, Horsella Oatbag. We really did good. So, thanks for watching, you guys. I'll see you next time. This is Wallace McFish Sr. signing out.